So when we are talking about sausages, Italian sausages are one of the most famous sausages that everybody seems to love. So today, I'm gonna show you how to make a venison Italian sausage.
And then we're gonna make a wild game sausage patty breakfast sandwich.
We're doing a 5-pound batch today of venison that we're gonna mix and cut with a little bit of pork meat. But what I have here is some freshly chopped parsley. I've also got some fresh shaved garlic. You can dice this, you can chop it really fine. We've got dried chili flakes, garlic powder, ground black pepper, a good pinch of fennel, which is kind of that classic traditional Italian sausage flavor profile. I've got a big stack of smoked paprika, and I've got cayenne in there, and the cayenne's gonna add that Italian, that hot Italian sausage kick to it as well. Lastly, we'll top that off with a bit of salt and a glass of wine. Red wine is going to be the liquid that we use in this sausage to help bring everything together. All right, so I'm gonna go 3.5 pounds of venison to 1.5 pound of pork. So ingredients are going in. All right, so my spices are all added. I'm going in with 5 teaspoons of sea salt here. And the final ingredient is our cup of wine. Now with a clean set of paws, get in there with some elbow grease and mix everything up until it's just super well incorporated. All right, this is all mixed up. The fresh herbs and wine in there smell really, really good. So I can't wait to get this in the stuffer. So we're gonna do that right now. So if any of these steps are a little unclear to you, just make sure you go check out my other video where I do a full breakdown of making sausages from scratch from start to finish. And I'm just gonna slowly crank down the stuffer, and it is sausage making time. All right, and that is it for sausage stuffing. I just recently made a bunch of wild game sausages, and what happens when you make sausages is you end up with a little bit of leftover sometimes. So I took mine and I made some sausage patties. Right now, I'm gonna show you how to make a wild game sausage patty breakfast sandwich. So again, this is leftover meat that was pre-seasoned and mixed for my sausages and just didn't get put into casings. Step 1, I've got a pan heating up on the stove. I've got it at around medium-high heat. Once that's hot, these are going in there. I'm gonna sear them off until they're cooked on both sides. And in they go. All right, sausage patties are done, and now I'm going to crack a few eggs. So one of the keys to making any sandwich a little more delicious is to not only heat up the bun, but to toast the bun. And then once it comes off the grill, just rub a little bit of garlic on it. And what that does is it just gets this amazing garlic flavor. So I'm gonna do that to all of these buns, and then we'll start assembling. All right, so that's good to go. You can really use any bun for this, but I've got some English muffins. I really like English muffins for a breakfast sandwich. So we are going to start with a little bit of mayo. So we've got some mayo down there as a base, and we are going to add avocado. So I'm going to go ahead and lay some of that down on my sandwich as well. We're going to take our lovely sausage patties, put those right on top. I've got just like a Gouda cheese slice. We'll get that on top of our patty, let that melt in a little bit, hit that with some fresh slices of tomato on top. I'm also going to hit the top of the bun with a little bit of mayo, just so we have something to slap our lettuce onto. And then we can take our really killer fried eggs, slap that on top of the tomato, and this can be served somewhat open face like this. So there it is, there's our breakfast sandwich. This is just such a great way to use some of the leftovers that you've got when you've made some sausages. We've got the sausage patty breakfast sandwiches made with wild game. And for more information on this recipe, go ahead and check the blog post link below.